I just did another video and I talked to you guys about bargains. So I thought, if I love bargains so much, why don't I talk to you about some of my bargains and actually show some of the bargains that I've got this year from the sales. I very much am a sales shopper. I will be sales shopping, browsing on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, whenever the heck they are. So yeah, that's what I want to talk to you today. So item number one comes from a company called Luxury Promise. Not sure how many of you know them. I'm sure lots of you will. They recently had a bidding, what do you even call that? A bidding sale. Oh my god, a bidding live. And I won an item. So maybe I got caught up in the frenzy of it. They were bidding for a Birkin, I want to say 35. I think it went to the person for 6k. I mean, nice bag and everything, but would be far too big for me. But even with that, I still managed to enter the bids and obviously did not win because you've got to have a limit that you're happy to spend. So apologies for the ripping in the background. What you will see now, I'll give you a wee code. I don't know if this is still available, from the beauty that is Louis Vuitton. I know a YouTuber who loves these, or their husband does. There it is. Obviously we've got some bubble wrap. We have a Louis Vuitton dust bag. And then we have an LV pocket square. I think it's got a pocket square. What I liked about this was the knots on it. So you've got obviously that part there that you can put in. I like the fact that it's got the design all the way through it. On the inside you can obviously put stuff in there and there and there. You can put cards in there and in there, and you've got stuff at the back. I know that these are men's, but quite frankly, I don't give a damn. I love the look of it. It costs less than £200, I'm sure. I thought it was a bargain. Maybe it wasn't. Who cares? As long as I like it and I'm going to use it, that's what it's all about. So that's the first item. The next one I have to do something with. Please hold. Okay, so it's two items in one. Next one, I love Vivienne Westwood. I've always loved Vivienne Westwood. I don't know if I will always love it in the future. For me, the heritage of Vivienne Westwood is what I adore. And I got this absolute beauty tote in their sale now. I also got this beautiful bear, which for me, given that that's such a beautiful velvet colour, it's kind of purpley pinky, I just thought they actually went really well together. What I love about this tote is a couple of things. Now, if you're a fan of a Neverfull, there'll be parts you'll like even better. It's got a zipped compartment. It's got a really good hook. There's stuff in it. It's got inside pockets. It's got a Union Jack print. Obviously, there's the dust bag. But for me, one of the things that sets it apart is this. If you're going on holiday or away with work like I do, you could actually attach that to your suitcase, and it makes it so much easier for getting around. Because I don't know how many times I've been walking with a suitcase, struggling with another bag which keeps slipping off the top of my suitcase, whereas now I'll be able to go whoop straight through, that'll be on, boom, my bag's there, my laptop fits. So that was my second item in the sales. I'd seen it as soon as it was launched. I knew I wanted it, but I wasn't prepared to pay the price that it was when it came out. Also, it's got feet, and look at that tartan. Obviously, I don't know if it's because I'm Scottish, but I've always loved tartan. Maybe it is that, maybe it's not, but yeah. It also has that little guy, but it's also, I've put on this old guy as well, who I've had for many, many years. Again, he's a Vivienne Westwood keychain. He's soft, he's cuddly. So for me, he can go well with his new friend. So yeah, all good there. The next one I ordered last year, and I had to check it the other day to see like where is my item? Is it going to arrive at any point? Now it feels a bit heavier than what I thought. So as true unboxing style, hopefully you didn't see the dress. You see? Ooh, Aspinal of London. Yes, they always have a good sale. They always give a crazy amount of dust bags, I have to say. Believe it or not, the rest of that box is paper. This is 2 items, neither of which were crazy expensive. This one is actually for work. It is not designed for me to travel with it. Sorry about this, but I can't actually get... Oh, thank God. This is where arthritis is an absolute killer. What you'll see now is my finger is even more swollen because I've had to yank at that to get it out. But hopefully it'll be worth it. So it is, that's the other side. You're thinking, what's that, Nikki? It is a beautiful Aspinal of London leather mouse mat. Really enduring quality. For me, I have a special mouse for work. I work from home a couple of days a week. I work in the office a few more days in the week. But for this, I just thought it would actually help with my office setup. It would actually give me a really good place to put my mouse on, because I've got a fancy mouse, what they call a penguin mouse. I think it looks more like a flipper. Basically its head's up the way and I move it about like that, as if it's like an old-fashioned joystick. So it's fab. So that was one of my two. That is really heavy. So it could also, I would say, be used as a weapon if someone's annoyed you. You could potentially give them a wee clip round the ears with that, and I'm sure they'd be ecstatic. Item 2. Again, small item. But it is a little pouch from Aspinal of London. So I always love the fact that you can see the name there. The leather is really good quality. Such a satisfying zip sound. Really padded, even has a tag inside. For me, I use these for everything from painkillers, inhalers, because I've got asthma. If I travel with work, I put nail stuff in it, so that if it leaks, it only leaks in my little pouch rather than all over my stuff and ruining things. It's okay if it ruins this, but not if it's something more expensive. So for me, that's why I absolutely love these. This is about my third of these. I've got one in really dark blue and I think a black. So I thought I would venture into a bit more blue, and blue, as you can see, is a colour that my skin and my eyes seem to like, along with my hair. So that's my couple of little sales unboxings that I've got so far. There is another 2 things I think to come. Right, so what are they? That thing and that thing. Right, they're from the same place. I've got my thing to pick up tomorrow, and oh, my bargain. Yeah, okay. So my other one's a Facebook bargain, and that's the one I've alluded to in my last video. So there you go. You can see my fabulous Aspinal of London sales goodies, and my Vivienne Westwood fabulous taupe, and my Louis Vuitton pocketbook, I think pocket square maybe. Meredith, Living Lux with Meredith would be all over that, because she knows exactly what they're called. So they're the couple of little bits and pieces from me for my sales unboxings. But I thought maybe we could take a couple of minutes at the end to just really have a chat about what's been going on in the luxury world over the last couple of days. Today is officially launch date of Murakami. What the actual hell happened? Louis Vuitton. SAs couldn't order anything. Customers are probably raging. Raging is a Scottish word for angry, upset. I'm trying to think of an... See, every word I think of at that point to try and explain it to people who are not Scottish just doesn't give it the same, like, randomness as raging. But I suppose, you know what rage is everywhere else in the world. But yeah, you'd be really annoyed or bloody irritated at the very least, excuse my language. But yeah, so it looks like there's people who've maybe not getting the bags and things they pre-ordered. I myself, although I had pre-ordered a couple of things, went online to try and get some other bits. I was trying from after 12 last night. Well, I suppose technically it was today. It was just given that same message that most people seen all day, which was coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. And then notify me, notify me, notify me. I did manage to get on and purchase something eventually after hours of trying. Let's see if the Louis Vuitton gods will actually send me. It's not a bag. And it was more just, oh my god, I can't believe I've got that. And I thought, for my handbag loving community, if I managed to get it and someone else didn't, then I could potentially be saying to someone, well, I'll just pay me what I paid LV. Because I'm not that kind of person. I would rather try and help out someone who had one thing they wanted and they couldn't get their one thing. I would say the strongest message I would give here is, where you can always pre-order in advance with these things. I don't think Louis Vuitton even realised just how popular Murakami would be. And if you think about it, you know, for a lot of people, that would have been some of the Louis Vuitton prints that were around when they were younger. They probably fell in love with the colours way back in the day. You maybe couldn't afford it way back in the day, but a lot of those people probably now can, because they've got a bit more disposable income. I'm aware we're in a bloody recession. That's me said blood twice now, apologies for that. But sometimes people need to buy a little bit of something to put a bit of colour and a bit of joy in their life. I would say that buying isn't always the answer. I've fallen down that trap myself many, many times. Sometimes it's about actually realising what you already have and just taking the time you need to do stuff. So, you know, we'll see if that helps some people. But if I get that order and there is someone in my handbag community that's in my Facebook group, I'll definitely be sharing that with them to say, are you interested? Because it's not an end of the world item for me. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely and I would like to have it, but I would rather, if I can make someone happy by selling it to them for the price that it was sold for, then that's what I'd rather do. I've already seen bags and other items with 2k plus added on top of the RRP or the price someone's paid for it, and to me I absolutely cannot stand profiteering. It's the same as, like, to me it's the same as ticket touts. If you're willing to make money off people who have the same love as you, then perhaps you're not a person whose values align with me and whose values align with the majority of this beautiful, lovely community. So maybe that'll lose me a follower or so, or a subscriber. It wouldn't sit right with me to actually cheat someone. To me, it would feel a bit like cheating someone out of money, and especially with the current economic climate, that just really doesn't feel like the right thing to do. So hey, we'll see what happens on the back of it. But I just want to wish you all well, and thank you coming back for my second video of the year. It was a second unboxing, but it was sale unboxing, so I should have talked about prices. I totally forgot. Vivienne Westwood tote had £200 off it, I'm sure. The mouse mat was well cheap. I want to say maybe £50. The little zippy, maybe 40 or so. And obviously the Louis Vuitton pocket square, I think, was 200, which, you know, I think they're reasonable prices for little pieces that if you want to build a collection, or if you want to buy that and then give it to someone, like as a gift in the future, then that's great. So thank you so much if you've come back to my channel today, or if you're new here. Doesn't matter to me which of the two of them you are. I just hope that you're getting something out of watching my videos, and yeah, just have a fantastic day. And if you did try to purchase something out the Louis Vuitton Murakami collection to celebrate 20 years of it, and you didn't get what you wanted, I would say don't rush straight into the eBay or reseller route. You never know, they might restock some of the items. It does look like Louis Vuitton's systems were down, so they might not have an accurate view on the sales because of that right now. So perhaps that's wise to wait and think. Plus, there is other collections dropping. I'm positive there was other things dropping in February. There's also stuff in, I want to say March, I think, is the cherry blossoms. That's my favourite one. And in May, I think it is cherries. I like both of those, to be honest, because I'm a sucker for a like googly eyes and a smiley face. Not that you can really tell from my jumper, eh? But anyway, thank you so much for coming back or watching my video today. Take care, have a wonderful 2025, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!